This is Jedi Ping of the Discover.us creative server. I want to show off my recreation of Solomon's Temple. Got a couple of my friends here joining me, looking around as well. We'll just take a little hop over. It's pretty fun building these little stairs. Come up here, and this is the outer wall of the temple, created by me, Jedi Ping. So, okay, let me just tell you, double doors, whew, bad idea. So anyway, we've got some ladders, and there's enough room for soldiers to pace and keep watch and make sure that non-Judaic temple-going types don't come in and keep them away. The temple had been attacked under several times, and it was eventually destroyed, so it's not a bad idea to have good defenses. So this is the outer courtyard. A lot of people would gather here, wrapped around the temple. It'd probably be a pretty noisy place. If you can imagine, a lot of people and animals and all that stuff. So this is the inner courtyard now. This inner wall was described as being made of 3 courses of stone topped with cedar of Lebanon. So I decided that those courses of stone could be vertical because it didn't say that they had to be horizontal. And I used a couple of different kinds of wood. Some of the pretty wood here. I love the pine wood. I put some glowstone around for pretty because, you know, it's a temple. It should be pretty. So this is a sacrificial altar. It actually describes that they had a ramp instead of any sort of ladder so that the priests would be modest climbing up in their robes. And it was lit on fire by Ephemeris, very nice gentleman on the server. I like fire. So, anyway, after you've done a sacrifice, I suppose, we have a brazen sea, and there would be other like buckets of water and things around for washing. The sea was supposed to be supported by 12 oxen representing the 12 tribes of Israel. I could only fit 4, but they're cute and happy to be here. So we come up the brazen sea. I decided sandstone because everything else was sandstone, and by then I was a pro at making sandstone. On Discover.us you can spawn your own items, but this was before we had all the updates for the patches, so I'd spawn a bunch of sand and then click a bunch of sandstone. And fortunately, eventually someone would put a bunch in a chest for me, and that saved me so much time. Anyway, so the outside back here, there'd probably be like animal pens. The sacrifices are getting ready and all lined up. I was gonna put dirt and grass there and fences, and then I discovered that Discover.us doesn't have any mobs, so it'd be kind of a waste of time, so I did not waste my time. So, on to the main building of the temple. These 2 pillars under the porch each has a name, Boaz and Yachin or Jachin or Yachin. I don't really know how it's pronounced. They think they were topped with some sort of lantern that would glow fire, and something about pineapples on the top. I'm not a fan of pineapples, so I stuck with glowstone. Inside, we come into the holy place, or the Hechal. Yeah, sounds like I have a cold. And this was a place where Jews would come and be taught, read from the Torah, the scriptures. The walls were decorated with gilt things, and I don't really have that option in Minecraft, so I thought, well, paintings are pretty, so put those up. Made little desks for people, and a little lectern so we can stand up and read and be very solemn. And we have showbread. The showbread is not a lie and is very tasty. So the inner court, or the inner court of the temple, the inner place of the temple, separated from the Holy of Holies by a veil. Blue, purple, and red. Blue represents the heavens, and red represents the earth, and the purple is the meeting of the heavens and the earth. It was very symbolic of what the temple represents to the people who would worship here, that it was where they would meet, feel the spirit, and learn about their prophets and everything. So we come in here to the holy place. We have cherubim. Had to fix them. They decided, I think there was something evil behind them, so they were looking the other way. So now they're looking the right way. They don't have really enough wings, but it's approximation. And then, of course, we have the Ark of the Covenant. It's technically made of gold, but you can't do gold in the chest, so this is my approximation. Most important inside are stone tablets with the commandments on them. So, oh, and we have, again, cedar of Lebanon at the top, beautiful gold walls. Lovely, lovely, lovely. All right. And then will come a couple of the finishing touches. The temples had treasure chambers around them. May have also served as priest quarters or something. I don't know. The record's not too clear on them. They think it started as one floor, but then grew as the treasures grew. So I used it to store all the various materials I was using in building. And then just went a little crazy. I put it so you could climb up here and see through their clerestory windows, which means windows that are on top of the building here, just like this. That was a new word I learned while doing this. So you can look into the holy place from here, but not into the Holy of Holies. It was kept very sacred. Only priests would go in there at certain times, and they had to have very, very special things. And so, but now we get to tromp through there, compass in and out. It's awesome. I'm not sure how the priest would feel about that. Anyway, I love this flooring pattern. Sandstone and planks, just very simple, but seems very elegant. So one last thing I want to show you is everybody needs a bolt hole, because you never know when your temple is going to be attacked. As I said, this one was attacked and destroyed. And so it was probably a good idea if they had one. I don't know if they did or not. So you can see under here, that's the treasure chamber we were just in. I had to build out all of this. I probably could have flattened it, but I liked the idea of the temple being up tall. The top of the building is just under cloud level. And so you can still see it when there's clouds, but it looks pretty high. It's ascending to the heavens. So anyway, here's our bolt hole. You can grab water if you need some to sneak out into the desert. Do that every time. I fail at ladders. That's alright. So we're coming around here. Ugh. Yeah, I still get motion sick there. This F8 thing. I don't know if many recorders of Minecraft use it or not. It seems to make a smoother video, but for me anyway. Alright, so there we go with the temple. I think we've got one of the players sitting there chilling out. So we'll go up here. Maybe, yes, there we go. And get a last view from a distance. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks to Discover.us for hosting this wonderful server. Thanks to YouTube for hosting this video. Thanks to you for watching. This is Jedi Ping, over and out.